Hey everyone, it's Onglor. Welcome to the video. Glad to have you here. Today, we'll be talking about the Succubus, a class mod for Darkest Dungeon. So, let's jump right into it. I'm going to say right off the bat, this mod is very fun and very unique. It quickly became one of my favorites, and I have a big feeling it will become one of yours as well. So, let's see what we have to work with here. Her first ability is Revelation. It is a transformation human to beast. It moves her forward 3, others -2 stress, and this is each turn. Steal 1 HP per ally, gain 1% damage per ally. When revealed self, change to mode human. Now, something to take note here, this is her transformation ability, but as you can see, each turn, steal 1 HP per ally. So, you have an ally that's close to death's door or something like that, you gotta be careful. And these next 3 abilities are her human form, and the next one are in her actual Succubus form. So, let's talk about the first one here. Silent Curse. Mark target. Disable stress skills. Steal 6 dodge. So as you can see here, this ability doesn't do any damage, but it disables stress skills and steals 6 dodge, which is extremely nice, and it can hit positions 1, 2, 3, or 4. And next is Demonic Leeching. It steals 3% damage per target hit. Stun 120% base chance versus marked. And it hits positions 1 through 4, as you can see, at the same time. So each enemy you're hitting, you're stealing damage, and it's ramping. So when you think about it, over time, that's quite a bit of damage. And then, My Hero. It moves you back 1. Stress heal +5. Force guard by ally. Buff target. Plus 25% damage versus marked. Plus 15 accuracy versus marked. And this is all of her human form. So as you can see here, it's kind of ramping abilities. So you mark the target, do what you need to do, and then you can just go from there. As you can see, it just keeps getting stronger and stronger, either yourself or your ally. Okay, so let's talk about some of her abilities, or all of her abilities, actually, when she is in her actual Succubus form. Scythe Swing. Armor Piercing Bypass Guard. Plus 15% accuracy versus marked. Plus 12% crit versus marked. Harvest Reaper. It moves her forward 1 space. Armor Piercing and applies bleed as well. 1 point per damage, or 1 point for 3 rounds. And as you can see, it hits positions 1 through 3. And I feel like I should mention this hits positions 1, 2, or 3, her Scythe Swing. Now here is a very unique ability that I really like using. Protect Your Goddess. It is a ranged ability, cooldown 4 rounds. It marks self and the target. What it does is force guard by an enemy, stun 90% base chance, 1 round guard duration versus stun. So basically what this does is it makes the enemy target that you use this ability on, they guard for you, so they take the damage for you and nobody in your party, which is extremely cool. So she has some very fun skills to work with, and I decided to put her in position 3 since she feels like a support healer, like a support stress relief class. And then of course when she transforms, she projects herself to the front of the line, forward 3, and she'll be right there ready to go. Okay, so now we learned a bit about the Succubus. Let's go test her out in an actual dungeon. Okay, here we are inside of a dungeon, and I'm just going to kind of mess around with her abilities a little bit. I'm going to be looking for a fight that's going to be tough and a little bit long, and do my best to extend the duration of the fight so I can truly show off the Succubus unique abilities, because I really enjoy playing this hero. Okay, as you can see here, she's getting attacked, and that was a dodge and another dodge. Oh, very, very nice. So I'm going to start out with the Demonic Leeching here to hit both targets. And there we go. We got both of them, and we got ourselves a nice little damage buff right here, as you can see. And it is only going to get bigger because it says until camp. And I chose a short mission, so this damage is just going to keep going, which is extremely nice. And we found ourselves yet another set of spiders. And to be honest, the red ones kind of worry me at times. So I'm not going to mess around with them too long. I just want to make quick work of them. Okay, so right off the bat, my healer is stunned, and I have a feeling they're going to go for her. So we're going to take care of the situation by protecting her. Ooh, and I do love that hero with that blight. That did not mess around. That did so much blight damage. That was crazy. Okay, so I'm going to use my hero to protect my healer. And as you can see, it moved her one space back. So she is now protected, which makes me feel better. And I still have the damage there. And she has a buff as well. Okay, so let's see here. Let's swing at the first two. That's some really good damage. And so if the fight was to go longer, at least I would know my healer is protected, because as you can see, she got attacked again, and I had a feeling that was going to happen. So I was just kind of preparing myself for the situation. And I said, you know what, let's just buff this person and do what we need to do. 19. Okay, I was hoping it would hit harder than that, but oh well. And this is the perfect scenario to truly show off all of the Succubus's abilities. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. I'm actually going to start off by buffing my hero in the one spot, because I don't want to give the Succubus too much damage, if that makes any sense. I don't think that's an issue, but I just kind of want to show her off in her natural form. So what I'm going to start out doing here is Silent Curse and get things going. And as you can see, I use it on that guy, and the target is marked, and we have the ball rolling. Okay, let's see here. I want to attack this guy for 25. Oof. I'm actually going to back off of dealing too much damage. I was not expecting that character to hit for 25. That kind of caught me out of left field. So I'm just going to damage buff that person, because I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to use this ability really fast here, because I don't want the fight to end too quickly. And you know what? Let's do a little stress management here as well, since we have the opportunity. Okay, Drums of Doom. You only got 2 people, so that's not too bad. Ooh, and that hook hit for... that was actually a crit. Alright, so we've been ramping up her damage. We have a marked target. Now we're going to change her to her Succubus form. And as you can see here, she is ready to go with that big scythe. And now it is time for us to start doing some damage here. So we're going to start out with Scythe Swing. And let's see here. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm using that. That's actually not too bad. 10 damage. That took a good chunk of his life. And let's see here. I actually want to heal the Plague Doctor. Ooh, nice dodge too. I was not expecting that. I am actually going to bypass on doing actual damage, because I am trying to prolong this fight a little bit. Okay, now what I'm going to do is protect your goddess, because that guy is pretty low health, and I want him to guard me. So hopefully when the next turn happens, I'm actually just going to bypass again and heal myself here. And let's see. Oh, here we go. As you can see, he actually hit the mob in front of him and did 3 damage, because he was forced to protect the Succubus. How cool is that, right? I mean, to me, that is such an awesome ability. I would like of that mob to have a little bit more health, and or actually take that back, a little bit less health, and it would have killed him. So I'm just healing up the party right now. And I want to do the group swing right now. The Harvest Reaper. I want to hit everything. And as you can see, well, the guy would have had to bleed on him, but, you know, it's now just a corpse. And that was a nice dodge. Oh, and he called reinforcements. So this actually gives me a little bit more of opportunity to show off this hero. So I'm gonna do a little bit of stress management here right now. And keep in mind, the Succubus is getting more damage. So that's actually pretty cool. Or I mean, her damage hasn't gone away. So she's just going to keep hitting harder. But I definitely want to keep an eye on my allies. But as you can see, nobody is low on health. So I'm really not too concerned about that right now. Okay, I kind of want to finish this off now. I don't want this to linger too long here. And as you can see, I hit the group again with that scythe. So now she has a blight and a bleed on her. So the Succubus is pretty powerful. I really liked this hero. I remember when I was first reading all of her abilities, I thought, wow, this character is so cool. And as you can see, now she goes back to her human form, and we clear the dungeon with ease. So I really, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I highly recommend you give the Succubus a try. And if you do, let me know how you feel about her. And if you are already using her, tell me how much you enjoy the Succubus and why. If this is your first time visiting the channel, feel free to hit that like button and then smash that sub button. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.